Hey, I'm here to do a reading for Monday, October 13th, 2025, for my collective. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend full of fun fall festivities. Try saying that 5 times fast. Fun fall festivities. I know I did. I went out a little bit with my friends. And then I slept like all day Saturday. And then what else did I do? Played video games a little bit. All in all, a good week, I'd say. All right. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher beings. What does the collective need to know today for their Monday, October 13th? What's going on the beginning of their week? We have truce in reverse. Truce in reverse. We have torment also in reverse. We have swiftness. And ace of water in reverse. With stability in reverse. Right off the back, collective, I'm getting the feeling that you are sick of it. I don't know what sick of it means, what you're sick of. We may come across that as the reading continues. But here I see you throwing the metaphorical gloves off. I really don't know what exactly is going on. I hope this makes sense to you. But here, with stability in reverse as the underlying energy, something has just, I want to say, rocked you to your core. Now that sounds dramatic, so if it's not that serious, then it's not that serious. But for some of you, it might be. Here with truce in reverse right next to torment in reverse, there's I don't know if it's bullying or someone just pushing you to your limit, but there's just this fed up energy that I'm getting from you, collective. There's this need to lay a boundary and say enough is enough. I'm tired of dealing with this. This isn't me. You're done pushing me around. And, this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a circumstance. It could be like a work situation. It could be, something personal in your home life. But I really just see you at your limit. And once you reach that limit, once you reach that breaking point, things move fast. That's with the swiftness card. There's this picking up of time, specifically. Time starts moving really fast. I'm picking up time because in this card, it's a bunch of cars racing, and that made me think of races having a limited amount of time. It's almost like whatever this breaking point was for you or will be for you, it's your green light to go, right? It's like, okay, gloves are off, let's go, let's do this. And with this ace of water in reverse, it's this again, I've had enough. I'm up to here with the shenanigans. Replace that with whatever explicative you prefer. There's also a deprioritizing of others' feelings. And, this may be a bit of a tangent, so just disregard this next little bit. I'm getting on my soapbox. But self love, like in practice, is just prioritizing our selves and our wants and our needs over other over others, over circumstances that people tell us we should value more than ourselves. There's almost just like a reorienting that happens with you where you're like, no, I'm actually picking myself in this scenario. No, it's actually my time now. I'm done dealing with this. I don't give a rip what people think or people say, because no one listened to me. No one considered me. No one asked me what I wanted, and I've had it. I've just had it. I've had it. Like, that's you're kind of shifting things around and really starting to like take up room in this situation. So let's get some clarifiers and see if I can learn more about what exactly is going on. I have a feeling, collective, that you know what's going on, but let's see what I can pull on it. Universe, please clarify truce in reverse. Universe, please clarify truce in reverse. We have victory. Brilliant. Love that. Universe, please clarify torment in reverse. We have the sun in reverse. Okay. Universe, please clarify swiftness upright. Please clarify swiftness. Change. Wow. Universe, please clarify the Ace of Water in reverse. Ace of Water in reverse. We have the Universe in reverse. Wow. With work in reverse as the underlying energy. So, sorry if you hear Kitty crawling all around. She's interested in the readings. Let's start with the underlying energy. Let's start with work in reverse. So, this could involve you and two other people, because there are 3 Bs here in the photo or the picture. It doesn't have to be. Or it could be a circumstance with 3 variables, maybe like you and someone and the workplace, or you and someone in an establishment like a coffee shop or a restaurant. It's a potentially a triangulation energy. I hope that makes sense, because I don't know why else I'd say that. With truce in reverse clarified by victory, there's, like I said, I keep saying, like, your gloves are coming off. You're giving yourself no other choice but to win. There's almost, there is the absence of self-doubt. Again, it's when you reach this breaking point, it's when you give yourself the green light to pop off or something. It's like you gain this tunnel vision, and it's like victory is the only outcome for you, because that's the only one you're giving yourself. And with torment in reverse clarified by the sun in reverse, okay, so it's like whatever it is that's going on, it's like you've been denying yourself. Yeah, it's like you've been denying yourself. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's like you're denying yourself a need. It's your excuse me. You are denying yourself a basic need, um, and you did it for as long as possible to try and do something. Like there was a reason why you were denying yourself this need, or you were denying this need to be met. Um, and you understood on some level that that is the reason you've been just continually unhappy in this situation. But then it was almost like it was tolerable until it wasn't. I keep getting just this energy of like everything was okay seemingly from the outside until it wasn't. So, just be aware of that this Monday, that like, and it doesn't have to be this big grandiose like knockdown drag out. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm not condoning violence. Like that's not what I mean. But it's just you reaching this point where you're like, I'm done denying myself what I need. I'm done denying myself what I want. I'm reprioritizing. I'm shifting things around. I'm changing here with the change card. I'm changing things right now. I decide to be different right now. And it is immediate. Like it just immediately, like your perspective changes, and it's like you're letting go of what was never really working for you, if we're being honest. um and it was creating your reality in a way that felt confining. And it's like the universe that you were creating was so small, and it was like such a box that you put yourself in, and until it was just intolerable. And it's like you were trying to fit into these shapes, because I keep getting shapes. Like I'm noticing here with the B card, the work card, like all the geometric like honeycomb shapes. And I said something about a triangle earlier, and now I'm kind of picturing boxes. So there's something about trying to be like, a square peg in a round hole. um I hope that makes sense. It's like redefining, redrawing your boundaries, rethinking like how you exist and move in your world. And instead of like this long transition where you transition a little bit at a time, you're doing it like bam, like at once. Universe, are there any words of advice or any closeout cards you'd like to say for the collective, please? Circumspection. Circumspection. I believe that means to go around, but I'll look up in my dictionary. And then we have cruelty, which is not the best imagery. Like I have an old tea bag. Hold on. Cruelty, which is not the best imagery, so I cover it up. And one more, please. And it was cruelty in reverse. Love in reverse. Okay. Let's look up circumspection really quick, even though I'm pretty sure I know what it means, but civilize. Oh, okay. So I wasn't completely right. Circumspect. It means careful. It's an adjective that means careful. So circumspection is a noun. So to be circumspection. Interesting. That's well, if it's an advice card, that does make sense. So the universe is saying, maybe as a word of advice or just something to keep in mind while you proceed in this way, to be careful, be considerate of yourself and others. Like, yes, this is a sudden change. Yes, it may come from a point of just where you've had enough, but don't move in a manner of cruelty or without love, right? There are ways that we can set boundaries, there are ways that we can change our lives, and we can minimize the impacts on others. Because, there's sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair. There's, intent versus impact. Like, what you intend to do is like change your life and change and put yourself first, right? That's what I was saying in the beginning with this Ace of Water in reverse. It's you learning that you were devaluing yourself and maybe valuing something or someone else over you. And here the universe is saying, like, yes, please do that, but also there's balance needed here. Like, yes, you need to love yourself, and yes, you need to prioritize yourself because you are the center of your own reality. Um, but there's a whole other world, like we're in an ecosystem, and everyone else is doing the same thing as well. So moving with kindness and moving with love and integrity is important here, because I also think the path that you're paving for yourself, this new path that you are immediately implementing the changes for, like in your world, um, needs to be done carefully. Yeah, I'll leave that there. I hope that helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Please like if you feel like it, and subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.